You're in a serious conversation. Someone's telling you something important, something that matters, and suddenly, without warning, you start laughing. Not because anything's funny, not because you want to, you just do. And immediately, you feel awful about it. Maybe you're getting criticism at work. Maybe someone's sharing something painful with you. Maybe you're the one trying to say something hard, and your own mouth betrays you with a nervous giggle. You know it looks wrong, but you can't stop it. Here's what most people think: that nervous laughter means you don't care, that you're not taking things seriously. But here's what's really happening. When you laugh nervously, your body is trying to protect you. Your brain has detected danger, not physical danger, but emotional danger, tension, discomfort, the possibility of conflict or rejection or shame. And your nervous system can't tell the difference between a difficult conversation and a real threat. So it does what it's been trained to do since you were very young. It tries to make everything lighter, safer, less scary. Psychologists call this discharge behavior. Your body is holding too much stress, and laughter is one of the fastest ways to release it. It's not a choice, it's a reflex. But here's the part that hurts. For many people, nervous laughter started as a survival strategy in childhood. Maybe you grew up in a home where tension was dangerous, where anger was unpredictable, where someone's bad mood could ruin everything. So, you learned to lighten the mood, to break the tension before it broke you. And it worked. It kept you safe. It made you likable. It helped you survive. But here's what it cost you. You learned that your real feelings were too much, that someone else's comfort mattered more than your truth. You became the emotional janitor, the one who cleans up tension so no one else has to feel it. You learned to smile when you were angry, to giggle when you were scared, to make yourself smaller so everyone else could stay comfortable. And somewhere along the way, you stopped knowing what you actually felt, because the laugh came faster than the feeling. Now you're an adult, and that same reflex shows up at the worst times. You laugh when your partner tells you they're hurt. You giggle during a serious work conversation. You smile when you're trying to set a boundary. You laugh when you're angry, when you're terrified, when you're heartbroken. And people misunderstand you. They think you don't care. They think you're mocking them. But you do care. You're just drowning in your own nervous system. Here's the truth no one talks about. Nervous laughter isn't about joy. It's about fear. Fear of the emotion in the room. Fear of being too much. Fear that if you don't dissolve the tension, something terrible will happen. And when you can't control it, you feel betrayed by your own body. You're not broken. You're carrying an old protection system that your body still thinks you need. Your nervous system learned a long time ago that big emotions aren't safe, that you have to be the one to make everything okay, but you don't anymore. So here's what you can try. First, notice when it happens. Don't judge it, just notice. I'm laughing. My body thinks I'm in danger. Second, name it if you can, out loud. I'm feeling nervous right now. That's why I'm laughing. I'm listening. Naming it takes away some of its power. And third, practice staying, just for 3 seconds longer than feels natural. Let the discomfort sit there. Don't fix it. Don't lighten it. Just breathe. What happens when you don't laugh and the room doesn't collapse? What happens when you let yourself feel angry without smiling? What happens when you cry instead of giggle? You might find out that you're safe, even when things are hard, even when someone's upset, even when the tension doesn't get released right away. This isn't about never laughing again. It's about giving yourself a choice. Because maybe for the first time, you can feel something uncomfortable without immediately erasing it. Maybe you can let the moment be heavy. Maybe you can trust that other people can handle their own feelings. You learned to laugh when you were scared because someone needed you to be smaller, lighter, easier. But you don't owe anyone that anymore. You never had to carry everyone's comfort, but you did. And now you get to put it down.